that you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else. I'm not saying that this is like on the computer that we copy and paste. No, don't copy from anybody. Even within Finland, each city is different, each neighborhood is different, each community, but we can adapt and improve. We can adapt and improve what others are doing. For example, the other day, the mayor of a small community of 43,000 people, Timmins. Some of you might have heard of Shania Twain, the singer. She's from this place. And the mayor said, Gil, you gotta come and see this park. And I said, I'll go, but why? She said, because 2 years ago you came by and you were talking about pilot projects in New York. And I said, she got it. I was talking about pilot projects on the streets of New York. A city of 8 million. And instead of, she didn't say, oh, 8 million, I got nothing to do. I'm a mayor of a city of 40,000 people. No, she said, she paid attention and she said, pilot. She picked up the concept. And she did a pilot park. In the middle of the city, she closed the road, she brought the chairs and the table, and created a park from May to September. Because in Timmins, winters are very cold, so they did it from May to September, and people came out and people had fun, and it was exciting. So everybody can learn from everywhere. So everything that I'm showing, you can adapt it, not copy, adapt and improve anywhere about what to do, what to avoid. For example, in Copenhagen, Copenhagen is not just about bicycles. We keep listening about bicycles in the summer, in the winter, in the rain, which is amazing. 41 out of 100 trips are done on bikes. And they're not happy with 41, now they want to go to 50%. And it's not just about wearing proper clothing. No, anybody, any age. They want to go to 50%, and they're doing things differently. They're improving the public bikes. They're making wider the protected bikeways. They have a fantastic grid everywhere and building bridges and the connectivity. But it's not just about bicycles. For example, here, 8 or 10 years ago, this was 6 lanes of cars. They took out the 4 lanes in the middle and created a linear park of about 2 kilometers long. Was really, really nice. Also, how they're linking the parks and the green areas with the schools. This is in the middle of a school area. All of these are school buildings, and they got this magnificent park in the middle. So it's how to have that connectivity. Here used to be a street, they changed it. It's about flexibility. In the summer, you can have this where people can walk around and talk, and then in the winter, you make it an ice skating rink. But in the winter, we gotta create more incentives. So not just do the ice skating, but then what if you put lights and you put music and you have hot chocolate? Then it becomes a great place. In Seoul, South Korea, in Seoul, they had a small river going through the middle of the city, and they built 5 lanes for cars, 6 lanes, and they got full of cars. What did they do? They said, oh, let's do a second floor. So they did the second floor. And what happened? It got full of cars. So they said, oh, let's do a 3rd floor. And the mayor said, no, we're not going to do a 3rd floor. This is 13 kilometers to the middle of the city. What did the mayor say? There is no city that has some mobility through the private car. So the mayor tore down the 2nd floor, the 1st floor, and he created a linear park. A park of 13 kilometers to the middle of Seoul. Imagine. It was very, very controversial. It wasn't easy. And now, it's like a jewel of the city. Everybody wants to go there. And people said, oh, Mayor, are you crazy? People are not going to stop for coffee. As if people going at 100 kilometers an hour were going to stop for coffee. Now they stop for coffee because it's a linear park with only 2 lanes on each side. That's why parks are so important. Highland Park in New York. It used to be this railroad, elevated railroad going into the city of New York. That was horrible. They had not used it for the last 20 years because they were not bringing chemicals in rail anymore. And the people were saying, what, are we going to tear it down? And citizens and the city got together and said, what if we do a park? That was the idea of building a park. The city put $200 million, and then the private sector put another $40 million, and they created Highland Park, right through the middle of Manhattan, elevated. And it's getting an old structure and how to create uses for everybody. And it has become a major attraction. And it is even things that are good. You can always improve. Barcelona is a city that is really nice to walk. However, they said, we're going to improve the walkability in Barcelona and the public spaces. But not 5%, not 10%, 66%. This was about 4 months ago. They said, we're going to get all of this grid that they already have, and that it has all 4 cars. Now they're going to make it one. They're going to make it 1 for cars, 2 for walking, 1 for cars, 2 pedestrian priority. So it's about those. In Toronto now, the city, the province, and the national government got together on this, the Rouge Park, almost through the middle of the city. Imagine a park of almost 8,000 hectares. And it's transforming the city, how we see the city, how we use it. Look, it's right there, you can see. It's something that is fantastic. But I think these are some of the things that people are doing around the world that I think that are exciting and that are going to help with climate change, are going to help with the environment, are going to help with economic competitiveness, are going to help in so many ways, and having that contact with nature is going to be important.